Ever since China's start of economic and political reform and opening to the outside world, they talked about the imminent demise and collapse of China. China has not collapsed. China has been steadily developing. I know there are so-called scholars or academians in the United States in particular and several other countries who have been talking about the imminent collapse of China for 44 years. By now, China is the second largest economy if we use official exchange rate as the benchmark. China is already 130% that of the United States in terms of the size of the economy if we use purchasing power parity. Now, if we zoom in on manufacturing productions, for example, China's production is larger than the combined production of the United States, Japan and Germany. So China is becoming truly a very important player in international trade, international economy. On an average year, China will contribute more than 30% to the additional growth of the GDP in the world. It's when they talk about the imminent decline or the collapse of the Chinese economy, first of all, do your math or come to China and open your eyes widely to look around. China is not collapsing. Secondly, if China really collapses, do you think the Americans will be saved? No. If you assume China will collapse, then the United States will collapse together. So it's not good if anyone wants to see the collapse of China or even to instigate or promote the collapse of China. Thirdly, more importantly, as I'm living here in China, in Beijing, and traveling around extensively throughout China, I see with my own eyes every day the economic development in China. Of course, there are difficulties. As a matter of fact, for every year over the past 44 years in China, every year had its own difficulties. Every year there are challenges. As a matter of fact, for China's economic transformation over the past 44 years, there has been no ready-made roadmap. There is no ready-made institutional or individual knowledge base. Every day, China needs to break out on its own to do the innovation, to make major breakthroughs. Therefore, yes, of course, today in China's economy, there are headwinds, there are challenges, for example, but as China has done every year over the past 44 years, China will rise up, muster all its resources, and apply all its talents and innovation and entrepreneurship to overcome all these challenges.